Qapla, and welcome to our continuing Let's Play Star Trek Online on the KDF. Okay, so let me first go over what this video is going to be about, because I'm not going to actually play a storyline mission. This entire video is going to be about me equipping my captain level ship. So I'm going to get the captain level ship, I'm going to sell things and buy things and equip it, and go through that whole process. As well as myself, I'll look at my gear that I'm running and so forth. And then, after that, I'm going to do something to get me to Captain level 31, so that we can play the next episode. So, if you don't like a lot of talking, this video is not for you. But if you like to look at what upgrading to a captain ship is like and getting that all set up, and then doing a couple of things just to get us to Captain 31, then sit back and enjoy, because that's what this video is all about. Alright, so that out of the way, I have done the Azure Nebula. Remember we left off at Commander 29, and so off screen I did the Azure Nebula to bring us to Captain 30, so that we could equip a new ship. And it brought me right here after doing that. So it wasn't a whole lot of skill points, but it got me to where I needed to be. And now I had the promotion come up, Captain, go before the Klingon High Council. It says, congratulations, you have proven yourself to be a strong warrior and invaluable to the Klingon Empire. Return to Qo'nos. Chancellor Qapla would like to formally recognize your contributions to the Empire. So that is the promotion we have to go do. So now we'll just go straight to Qapla, and he will tell us how great we are and that we are now officially a captain. Yada yada yada. Which is good, because we need to be a captain in order to get our ship and everything. Alright, so here's Qapla. Captain the Master. Captain the Master. You have fought for the Klingon Empire with bravery and honor. Your success on the field of battle shows you have the heart of a warrior. We need more commanders like you to crush our enemies and bring glory to the Empire. It is my decree that you will be given command of a new vessel. You have done much for your Empire, and I want my best commanders on the bridges of the Empire's best ships. You will be permitted to take the bridge officers of your choice with you. They have served you well, and they will continue to do so. Fight well, Captain. Qapla. Take the transporter to the orbital shipyard and talk to the ship shuttle and requisition vendor to select a new starship. Gold members earn a retraining token in recognition of the service of the Empire. Visit a retraining officer on Qo'nos if we need to retrain. So we're gonna get a free costume change and a respect token. Sweet. Now I basically just have to go to the shipyards and get our new ship, which is now a tier 4 ship, just one tier below the highest tier available in the game, tier 5. So we're almost at a max level ship. So as you can see, you really start high on the Klingon Empire, whereas Federation you start really low. So let's beam to the shipyard. That's the one thing though about how fast the Klingon promotions are now, and the fact that you start at Commander, is that you don't get the joy of flying those Lieutenant Commander ships, the Tier 1 or Tier 2 ships. You don't, we'll go look at them real quick and I'll show you. These ships you don't get a chance to fly at all because you start above them, but how it used to be is obviously you started with a Tier 1 ship, just like you did on the Federation. And the only option you had was a Burrell bird of prey. So this was what you started out with in the game. And unfortunately you don't get a chance to play the Burrell bird of prey anymore, as far as, you know, low-ranking officer goes. It has 2 fore slots, 1 aft for weapons, 10,000 hull. I mean, it's what a Tier 1 ship should be, and it's just a shame you don't get to play that anymore. And then Tier 2, you don't get to play the Tier 2 ship, because you can upgrade to the Gul'dan bird of prey, or a Samra Raptor, or a Katanko battlecruiser. And now you don't have the option of playing those anymore, because you start higher. So there's the Gul'dan bird of prey. It's just an upgraded bird of prey from from the first one, if you wanted to fly that. And then you have my favorite in the game, the Raptor, and this is like the first version of that, which is still pretty good. It's got a good hull, it's got 3 fore, 1 aft, not bad. It's got a cloaking device, plus 15 to weapons, so that Raptor's not bad. And then you got the Klingon battlecruiser if you're going the cruiser route, which of course has a better hull strength and but a little less weapon on the forward, it looks like. But I mean, still, you know, not bad for tier 2. And then of course, where the game starts you at is tier 3, and we've already looked at all those options. Now it's time for tier 4 ship. And under the tier 4 ship, we have the Qapla bird of prey. So if you want to fly a bird of prey, this is the upgraded version from Commander. This is the captain level bird of prey. 3 fore, 2 aft, 2 device slots, 21 degrees per second, turns on a dime, 20,000 hull, plus 15 power to weapons on this one. Battle cloak, gotta love that battle cloak. So there's your bird of prey. Patch Raptor, this is what I'm going to go for. This is the captain level Raptor, and it comes with 150 crew, which is going to give us a 27,500 hull, 15 degrees per second, still turns really good, 4 forward weapons this time and 2 aft, so we'll put 2 turrets in the back and we have 4 forward weapons. Good bridge layout, plus 15 power to weapons and the cloaking device. And then the Vorcha battle cruiser, if you want to go the cruiser route. 1,500 crew, so it's got a real big crew. It's got a hull strength of the biggest so far, 30,000, but only a 10 degree per second turn rate. Plus 10 power to engines, cloaking device, 4 forward weapons, and 3 aft, so it's actually got 1 more aft weapon than the Raptor does, but you will need it on this ship because it turns less, so you would want to put some beams on this ship. But I like the Patch Raptor, and that's what I'll go for. When we get to, it's not Rear Admiral in Klingon, what's it called? I forgot. It's called Brigadier General. When we get to Brigadier General level 40, that's when we can select our tier 5 ships, and we'll go over the tier 5 ships when we get to Brigadier General. Right now we're just on tier 4, so it's the Bird of Prey, Patch Raptor, or the Vorcha battlecruiser, and you know which one I'm going for, don't you? Oh yeah, I'm going for that Patch Raptor. So we'll talk to the shuttle requisition, or ship requisition, continue, store, browse selection, and now I get to go to Captain, and there's the Qapla bird of prey. This shows you what it looks like. Not a bad looking bird of prey, I like it, very killer looking. Here's the Patch Raptor. This is what I'm going for. I love the looks of this thing. And there's what the battle cruiser looks like. And of course they have different variants. Well, okay, the bird of prey doesn't, but the Patch Raptor, nope, it doesn't either. Okay, only the cruiser has a variant. The Torquat, that thing looks awesome. Or the Vorcha. So the Vorcha is that classic Klingon look. You've seen that in all the TV shows. Man, this Torquat though, look at that. That is awesome looking right there. That is pretty cool. So you could make your ship look like that for free. Cool. So those are our 3 captain. Of course, there are C-Store options as well, or Z-Store, whatever it's called now. Vorcha battle cruiser, it looks like we could get. Unique, Torquat, Vorcha. So there's the Vorcha. Okay, basically, I guess it's a refit of the Vorcha battle cruiser. Something like that, I guess. Corsair flight deck cruiser, and I'm still a captain, so yeah, this is a captain level ship you could get in the Z store. That's kind of cool looking, but it's a cruiser, so you know it's gonna be really slow. Qapla bird of prey, that's must be the refit of the bird of prey. So there is a refit bird of prey. That looks awesome. Pujok Raptor. Alright, so they have a refit of the Patch Raptor. Of course, it costs 1,500 Zen. I've only got 76 right now. I cannot afford it. So there is a refit. But the problem is, why spend money on this refit? Because you're not going to be a captain for very long. I mean, eventually we're going to be at Brigadier General pretty quickly with the way leveling up goes now, so I don't really see the point of spending Z point or Z store Zen or points or whatever on a captain level ship that is just going to go away in the next, in the next rank that when you rank up. But hey, it's there if you want it, so there you go. There's all the stats on it. They also have, that's what I was at, a Scourge Destroyer. That is a, it's not a Klingon ship, is it? I don't know. But there it is. Psst. And that's also a C-store, or Z-store item. And then the Dragus support vessel is also a C-store item. So those all cost money or C-store points if you want them. But again, what's the point of buying a captain level C-store ship? You're just gonna get to Brigadier General and then upgrade to your Brigadier General ship, which also has C-store variants, I'm sure, yeah. So why spend money here? I would spend money at the top. But hey, whatever. Okay, let's go back to Captain Patch Raptor. So they have a retrofit of this. Boy, I'd love to fly it because I've never flown it before. But I don't have the money to do it, or the Zen or whatever. So I'm just going to go with what the game gives us, the Patch Raptor, which has 2 tactical slots. Looks like a lieutenant or a commander tactical station, and then a lieutenant commander or lieutenant tactical station. Commander, lieutenant tactical, and then lieutenant engineering and lieutenant science. 4 forward weapons, base hold 27.5. I've already looked at all that, so it looks good. I'm gonna go with it. There we go. There's our Patch Raptor, the IKS Karok. Alright, now, first thing to do is to pull everything off of our current ship. And boy, I got a lot of stuff to sell too, it looks like. Looks like there's some lag. Come on. Now that's what I call lag. Alright, there we go. Now pull that one over. That one over. That one. That one. Pull everything off. Alright, now you, sir, are going away. And we are going to set a new primary ship, which is not there, but it is here. Select your ship, the Karok. So here we go. Here's our new Patch Raptor, set as current. Now let's go look at customizing its looks real quick. Here's what it looks like. Very nice. We have Type 0, Type 1, Type 2. I like the Type 1. That looks good on it, I think. I think that's what I'll go with for right now. You can do some mix matching because they're 2 different variants of it. So you've got, no, I'm going to have to spend Zen to get it, so never mind. I can't do that. Never mind. Oops, but I didn't want to go all the way out. So we'll go to the Type 1 material. We'll go with that for right now, and of course the patch template, we can't do the other one. Windows. Let's go with the Type 1 windows. Why not? And my material changed again. There we go. I think that looks good for right now. It doesn't have a unique bridge, but there's the standard bridge. Other bridges cost money. I don't want to spend money on those bridges. I haven't really looked at Klingon bridges. That bridge is pretty big. Let's go with that. Let's go medium and the Kalis bridge. Alright. So that's our Patch Raptor. Okay. Now let's see what we got here. It comes with Mark 6. So we're captain though, we can equip Mark 8. So it has lower level weapons, but they recommend dual disruptor, photon torpedo, a disruptor cannon, and a disruptor dual cannon, and then a turret and a torpedo. But I'm going to do better than that. I think I can do better than that. I hope I can, at least. We'll take all this stuff off. One thing I am going to reuse, because it's pretty good until we get a higher level version of it, is the efficient impulse engine. I would like to get the Mark 8 level, but I don't have that right now. All I have is a Mark 6, so I'll go ahead and put it on there. And the reason why is because it has these stats: plus 3.8 weapon power setting, plus 3.8 shield power setting, and plus 3.8 auxiliary power setting. So it actually raises your weapon, shield, and auxiliary power on your ship with a plus 3.8. So the Mark 8 would be even higher. So that's why I like the efficient impulse engine. That's the one to go with until you get other things that you can get later on. But until then, we're going to go with the efficient. Everything else I'm actually going to sell, and we'll see how much energy credits we get, and I'm just going to buy everything else. Well, except for my 2 devices here. Obviously, I want to keep my 2 devices. Now we're going to go sell all this stuff. I have more slots now, too. Alright, now I'm going to go sell all this stuff. I'll keep the disruptor for now. I'm going to sell all this stuff, and then, well, I'll sell it. It's only Mark 6. I'm never going to need it again, so why keep it? We'll sell it, and then we'll equip the weapons on this. So let's go back to First City. Beam to First City. Isn't this fun? This is one of my favorite parts about the game, to be honest with you. Getting new ships, setting them up and equipping them. I love it. So she's probably the best person to sell to. We'll just sell to her everything we have. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of it all. Can always buy it back if I absolutely need it, but the stuff that came on the ship is worth 0 energy credits. They can't get money for them, unfortunately. So I didn't get a whole lot out of that. I've only got 105,000 energy credits, which is not a lot. And some tribbles that I don't want. So we don't have a lot of money to work with, and I have 1945 dilithium. But I don't think that's enough to buy anything. Let's see. Away team weapons. Oh, that's not the dilithium dealer. This is a dilithium dealer. Well, I have enough to get a Mark 6 level item, but not Mark 8. Wow. Okay, so I cannot get anything that's really useful with dilithium, because it's just going to be Mark 6 level, not Mark 8 level, and I want Mark 8. So we're just going to have to go to the exchange and be cheap. And by being cheap, that pretty much means I will, well, let's go back real quick and see. By being cheap, that means pretty much just going to have to go with common gear. Maybe I won't be able to afford uncommon. Because she had stuff too. Let's see. Yeah, she sells for energy credits. So I could get a weapon from her for energy credits. These are pretty cheap. If I wanted like a disruptor pulse wave on all of my bridge officers, except that's only Mark 7. That's not Mark 8, that's Mark 7. So that's not the highest level quality, actually. Yeah, you're still going to do better in the exchange. That sucks. Yeah, they don't sell even numbered mark stuff. They only sell the odd numbered, which means I'm going to have to go to the exchange. Either that or get a lot of dilithium. And there's no way I'm going to get a lot of dilithium at this level. So I'm just going to have to use the exchange and buy cheap. From there I should be able to get Mark 8 level stuff. Even if it is common, at least it's better than the Mark 6 stuff I was using. And I can equip my ship with the amount of cannons and stuff that I want on it. Exchange. Okay, let's do a little bit of searching here. Let's see. This part may be a little bit boring, so apologies. You can fast forward if you want. But I'm going to go through this whole thing. Let's see. Forward weapons. Let's see. Ship weapons is down here somewhere. Ship weapons. Hey, I'm going to go with... I'll start with uncommon and see how much they cost. Let's go to captain. Now let's think of what type do I want. Phaser, disruptor. I guess we'll just go for whatever is the cheapest. Yeah, look at these. Mark 7, Mark 8 Polarons. Mark 7. This is only Mark 7 stuff and it's 8,000. That's pretty pricey. Because I'll run out of money real fast if I start doing that. I'm going to have to go common. But before I do that, let's look really quick at what replaying some other missions might give us, because you can replay missions and they have gear too. Like, yeah, I can get a Mark 8 rare personal shield by replaying this mission here. That's pretty awesome. So that might be worth it to do that. This one, this gives the Mark 8 efficient impulse engine. So there we go. I want to replay that to do that. A paratronic shield, I mean, that's awesome. Plasma disruptor hybrid beam arrays. Plasma disruptor hybrid dual heavy cannons. That's what I want. I want all of those. Wow, okay. Well, that's awesome. That's what I want. Here's the problem though. If I go and start replaying all these missions several times, I'm going to level up to Brigadier General before I even get to do any of the other missions and stuff. So that'll just level me too fast. So here's what I recommend. If you're not me and you're not recording videos for you guys, replay these missions, I guess, and get these items because they're awesome. But note that you will level up very, very, very quickly by doing that, which means you'll hit in-game way before you finish any of the storyline missions. So I guess that's a drawback. I mean, that's up to you. I could do that, but I'm not going to because it's almost cheating in a way. Let's go back to ship weapons, which I passed. Ship weapons, common captain, Mark 8. And let's do... Even these are kind of expensive. Wow. Phaser, plasma dual cannons, Tetrion dual cannon, Polaron disruptor cannon, Polaron dual cannon, Tetrion cannon, plasma dual cannon, plasma dual cannon. Looking for dual heavy. But wow, this is going to be tougher than I thought it was going to be. I don't want to spend a ton of money. Let's see. Well, let's first look. Phasers you would think would be the cheapest. But the Klingons don't use phasers, they use disruptors. Let's look at disruptor dual heavy cannon. Wow, 10,000, and that's only Mark 7. Those are expensive. Let's see what the cheapest Mark 8 is. It's not even on there. Wow. Okay, let's look at then phaser dual heavy cannons. So those are even more expensive. Wow. Okay, let's look at Tetrion. Oh, those are cheap. Oh, that's going to be the way to go. That's cheap. That won't waste me much money at all. Let's see, Mark 8. They don't have Mark 8, so Mark 7. Dang, that sucks. They have Mark 8 here, but that's 9,000. Boy, this is going to be tough. That's expensive. I need more energy credits, and I don't have enough. So this is going to suck, but I have no choice for right now. I'm just going to have to go with the common Mark 7s. And I can upgrade later on when I get more energy credits, but that's about all I can do for right now. Yeah. We'll put one dual heavy cannon there. One dual heavy cannon there. Now we have a choice. We could do another dual heavy cannon, or we can do one dual phaser bank and one torpedo. But I like to go all cannons, and definitely when I get to the Brigadier General, it will definitely be all cannons anyway, so I might as well start preparing for that. I'm going to put 3 dual heavy cannons up front. It's going to be awesome. And then what I'm going to need is turrets in the back. Whoa, those are expensive. Holy crap. Why are they so expensive? And I need 2 of them. Wow. That is not good. I want to keep the same energy type because I'm going to use consoles that boost the energy level, so I want to keep the same energy type. I can't use a different energy. Gosh. Oh, this sucks. I'm just going to have to bite the bullet. Ouch, that hurts. Ouch, that hurt. At least one of them is a Mark 8. But now I'll have 2 turrets in the back. Okay. Now I need a photon. Man, I was hoping for a Mark 8. Wow, those are way out of my price range. I'm already down to 46,000 energy credits. I'm gonna have to settle for a Mark 7. I can't afford a Mark 8. Gosh, that sucks. I should have just kept the Mark 6 I had. That's not good, but now I'm down to 34,000 energy credits. And I should have kept my deflector. I don't know why I deleted that. I should have just kept it because I don't really care about a high quality deflector right now. That's going to be a waste of money, but I need it. Ship deflector. I'm just going to take the cheapest one. Captain, common. Actually, I'm going to go for commander level one. Yeah, cheap, because at this point I just need one on there. I don't even care what it is right now. So the cheapest one. Shields. Shields. That I want a little better on. Oh, this is going to eat up a lot of money. And these aren't even Mark 8 shields. Nice. Golly. I'm just going to have to go for the standard shield array. 15,000, yeah. For right now, it's only a Mark 7. Just until I can get something better, darn it. Now I'm down to 10,000 energy credits. Okay, I made a bad decision doing what I just did. Gosh. Ship console engineering. Captain, common EPS, at least one in EPS. Can I afford an EPS? Yes, it will take all my money. Darn it. What about some kind of hull? And I'm not even going to be able to afford my tactical consoles I want. Okay, I made a bad decision doing what I did. It may benefit me to replay those missions because I just made a lot of bad decisions here. Polaron and anti-proton, that's useless. Plasma tetrion, again, that's useless to me. Let's just go with the EPS, because that will help me since I'm firing a lot of cannons. Now I'm completely out of money. And I didn't even get to fill my other slots. Nice. Okay, so I made a horrible decision equipping this ship just now, because I just didn't have enough energy credits. I thought I would, and then it ended up I didn't. So I made some crappy choices. Don't do what I just did. Let's equip my tactical officers. Now I have a full commander on here. That's pretty nice. Kitty, what do you have at max? You have, oh yes, attack pattern omega 3, and you have torpedo spread 3. I definitely want to keep you there, so let's promote you. Put skill points toward this. Awesome. And now I've got attack pattern omega 3. I have torpedo spread 3. Cannon rapid. I don't need beam overload anymore. I would like to have cannon rapid fire 2, but I think that would fill the torpedo 3 slot. And unfortunately, I don't have the proper rank position for this. That sucks, but I can retrain her to the what is it called? Tactical whatever it is. Ensign thing that I want. Now I can have 2 more tactical positions, but for right now I'm going to hold off because I've made some bad decisions I'm going to have to think about. I'll keep that, I'll keep that. I want to do science team too. Alright, let's go to the retraining room. Man, I can't believe I made those decisions. That's how I want my ship loaded out on the cannons and stuff, but then I just ran out of money for everything else. So that sucks. Grr, arg. Oh well. Nothing I can do about it now. I'm just going to have to stick with it. And of course I will earn more energy credits along the way. And I can replay missions if I really feel like I need to. That's probably the best way to go to get better level stuff. But then of course by the time you do that, you've already leveled yourself up a whole rank. You're not who I need to go to. Why am I going to you? And neither are you. You are where I need to go to. Alright, so on what was I gonna do? Tactical space. Tactical team 1, that's what I couldn't think of. That's what I want on you. That will replace that power. Okay. That's better. Now science space. And this also uses energy credits, so I have to be careful. I want science team 2. So you can do that now. It's a better shield heal, and that's on my Orion. And then I have an ensign power. I'm going to do polarize hull 1. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to leave this one off intentionally. Because the only thing that I could do would be have another ensign tactical space power, but there's nothing really useful. Maybe torpedo high yield, and then a lieutenant power. I mean, what would I do with a lieutenant power? I don't even know. Too bad cannon rapid fire 2 isn't there. I guess I could do cannon scatter volley. That might actually be useful. I have a tactical officer, but if I use him... See, I don't want to override his beam array overload 3, although I never will have that. That's an awesome power. If I use him, tactical team 1 and target weapons would go away on this one. And I'm going to wait till I get another tactical officer. I don't want to use him yet, because that beam array overload 3 is a power that I might want to train on an officer. I'm going to have to wait. That's just going to have to be how things are right now. Simple as that. I don't even have enough energy credits to upgrade my shield, my armor, my weapons, or my bridge officers. They're just going to have to stick with what they got. Which is not horrible, but it's not awesome either. So, darn it. See, this is what I like, though. I like three dual heavies, a torpedo. I could even do without the torpedo and go with 4 dual heavies. That's really awesome. Turrets in the back. I just need a better shield and a better engine and some darn consoles. It's not perfect, but it'll work. Let's go up to space and set my buttons. It sucks. It's not exactly what I want, but that just means we're going to have to play the game more. So there's my patch Raptor, looking awesome in the dark. Set my weapons to auto fire. It'll actually do alright in battle. With the 3 dual heavy cannons plus the photon plus the turrets, this thing's not going to be horrible in battle. But I'm a little light on shields, and I have no consoles to boost my abilities, which really sucks. So let's take all these buttons off. Off and away and away and away and away and away and away. Go away. Every little bitty button. Just go away. Alright. Attack pattern Alpha 3. Heck yeah. Attack pattern Omega 3. Heck yeah. Now I got some good maneuverability things going on there. I love that. That's going to be good for an escorty tactical person. Cannon rapid fire. Cloak. Distribute shield power. Emergency power to weapons. Engineering team. Evasive maneuvers. Fire on my mark. Polarize the hull. Ramming speed. Red matter. Science team 2. Subspace field modulator. Yeah, we'll keep that there. Tactical initiative. Actually, we'll switch that around. There we go. Tactical team 1. I actually want to have that next to this power. And torpedo spread 3. There we go. Awesome. So now I can go into battle, set power to my weapons, tactical team, hit that, hit that, hit that, and then when I need to maneuver around really fast, hit that. Sweet. Okay, it's all set. There's the cloak. So not bad, not horrible. It will work. In fact, let's go find out how well it works. I have good weapon power. My shields are coming back up. See, that's why I like to have an EPS, because that comes up so slowly. Shield power is not bad. Engine power is not bad. It's not horrible. But it could be a lot better. Now, what are we going to do to level up to the next one? We've got so many options, so many things we could do that I haven't showed you. I think the best thing to do is to maybe show you the sorties, because those are the 30-minute repeatable missions that you can do every day. Now the Path of the Warrior you can only do once a day, and that ties in with both. That basically gives you bonus points. So think of it this way. Canis Sortie Alpha is a repeatable mission you can do every 30 minutes, right? It's not really a mission, it's a daily, but it's a 30-minute daily. And then Canis Sortie Bravo is another one you can do every 30 minutes, okay? And you do like 3 different things. You do different things for them. You have to travel to different systems. It takes a little bit of time, but you do them, and you can do those 2 30 minutes a day. Now, Canis Path of the Warrior, you can only do once a day. But what you do is you assign this, and then you add this to it, and this adds bonus points. So you get a whole bunch of bonus skill points, which means it helps you level faster. But you can only do that once a day, whereas the other one, you can only do that once a day, and you have to do it in combination with these. This is not something you can just do by yourself. You have to do these with it. It's part of it, because it's like you do these and then you have to do a little something extra in order for Path of the Warrior to work. So it's like these have their, like, let's say these have their Alpha and Bravo have their base, like, you know, goal that you have to accomplish, right? You do that, that's awesome. You can do that every 30 minutes. Then Path of the Warrior, it adds new goals into each one that you also have to accomplish. And if you can accomplish those goals, then that counts toward Path of the Warrior. And then when the whole thing is done, you just get a whole ton of skill points, and it's really awesome. So we'll do that, and I'll show you. It is very hard to do Path of the Warrior, however, with only one person. It really helps to have multiple people helping you if you're going to do Path of the Warrior, because the optionals that you have to do to get Path of the Warrior require kind of a team effort. There are lots of things you have to do. So I may not be able to successfully complete Path of the Warrior by myself, but I will add it at least so you can see what you would have to do. So we'll add Canis Sortie Alpha, we'll add Bravo, and you can see Alpha has me go to these 3 systems. Then I add Bravo, and it adds more systems. Now I have like 6 systems to go to, and then I add Path of the Warrior, which gives me an extra bonus of 2,441 skill points. If I add that, now I have all these objectives within all of these systems that I have to complete in order for that one to finish. I do all of that, and I get awesome points. I fail Path of the Warrior, I still get pretty good points, so don't worry about failing Path of the Warrior. So all of these are in Canis, and you get to Canis straight up from Omega Leonis, where you are at as a Klingon. So it's just a matter now of doing this. In fact, I know this video is taking so long, I'm actually going to break this up into 2 videos as of right now. It just occurred to me that's probably the best thing to do. So that whole first video was setting up our Raptor. Now I'm going to pause the video and start recording again as a separate episode that just shows all those things. So hang tight, everybody. And that was all about my ship, and then the next episode is going to show doing all of these, because these do take a while. So it's probably best to have 2 videos like this. So see you. It'll just be a second for me, but it may be a few hours for you till I can upload both videos. Hee hee.